For 300 years, humanity stayed quiet. While the Galactic Empire expanded across star systems like a spreading storm, Earth remained at the edge of known space, distant, cautious, and mostly ignored. To the Empire, humans were insignificant, another young species hiding behind diplomacy and trade agreements. The Empire ruled more than 6,000 inhabited worlds. Entire civilizations bowed when imperial fleets appeared in orbit. Some surrendered peacefully. Others resisted and disappeared from history. Across the galaxy, the Empire became something more than a government. It became a certainty, an unstoppable force written into the minds of trillions. And for centuries, no one challenged that belief. Then they reached Earth. It started with a transmission sent from the Imperial throne world itself. The message was broadcast across every human colony, every military station, every civilian network from Mars to Titan. The voice of Imperial High Regent Kalor was calm, cold, and absolute. He announced that humanity had officially entered the Empire's sphere of authority. Earth would surrender control of its shipyards, quantum communication arrays, and outer defense stations. Human fleets would be integrated into Imperial command. In return, humanity would receive protection and guidance. The Empire called it unification. Every species before humanity knew what it really meant. Obedience forever. Across Earth, people reacted with disbelief first, then anger. Governments argued. News networks exploded with debates. Some believed resistance was impossible. Others demanded immediate retaliation. But what disturbed the Empire most was not humanity's fear. It was the silence from Earth's military command. Hours passed after the demand. Then days. No emotional speeches, no threats, no negotiations, just silence. The Empire interpreted that silence as weakness. So they sent a fleet. Nearly 4,000 warships entered the Sol system in perfect formation. The sky above Neptune burned with engine trails brighter than comets. Massive Imperial carriers, some larger than cities, drifted forward like metal continents. Their commanders expected surrender before they even reached Mars' orbit. After all, that was how these encounters always ended. The Imperial fleet alone had crushed civilizations far more advanced than humanity. To them, Earth was simply another primitive world pretending to matter. Then humanity finally answered. A single transmission emerged from Earth Defense Command. No music, no ceremony, no politician speaking about peace. Just one voice. An older woman with a calm, exhausted tone. Admiral Sophia Levin. "Imperial Fleet," she said, "you are approaching sovereign territory under unauthorized military occupation status. Turn back immediately." The bridge crews aboard the Imperial warships laughed openly. The Admiral continued, "This is not a negotiation. You have crossed a line no foreign military has ever crossed in human history. Leave the Sol system now." Imperial officers mocked the warning. Some even recorded the message to replay later as entertainment. Humanity was cornered, outnumbered, completely exposed. The Empire believed fear would break them like everyone else. Then Admiral Levin said the sentence that would later become infamous across the galaxy. "If your ships remain inside this system after 1 hour, we will assume you came here willing to die." The transmission ended. The Empire did not retreat. Instead, the fleet advanced toward Mars, where long-range scans detected the majority of Earth's orbital defenses. Imperial commanders prepared precision strikes designed to cripple human resistance in minutes. They expected missile batteries, railguns, maybe primitive plasma shields. What they found instead made entire bridge crews fall silent. Mars disappeared. Not physically. It simply vanished from every sensor. 1 second the planet was visible. The next, scanners returned empty space. Panic spread through Imperial command channels. Sensor operators recalibrated systems repeatedly. believing equipment had malfunctioned. Then the darkness around Mars moved. Thousands of hidden objects emerged from stealth simultaneously. Gigantic structures unfolded from orbit like awakening predators. Ancient-looking machines surrounded the planet in layered formations, stretching across millions of kilometers. Some were larger than imperial dreadnoughts. Others resembled enormous rings covered in moving lights and rotating weapons. Human warships poured out from hidden docking arrays, buried beneath Martian crust and asteroid belts. Entire fleets the Empire never knew existed suddenly appeared from nowhere. But the worst discovery came seconds later. The human fleet wasn't aiming at the Imperial ships. It was aiming beyond them, toward the Empire itself. An Imperial commander demanded identification of the massive structures around Mars. Human response came instantly. "Solar containment grid," the translator read. No one understood what that meant until energy readings began climbing. Every human installation across the solar system activated simultaneously. Mercury stations glowed like miniature suns. Lunar shipyards awakened from darkness. Defense satellites hidden inside asteroid fields powered online by the thousands. The entire Sol system transformed into a weapon. Then Earth transmitted classified historical archives directly into Imperial databases. The files revealed humanity's true history. Humans had encountered hostile alien life nearly 2 centuries before meeting the Galactic Empire. An ancient machine civilization had emerged from deep space and attacked without warning. The war that followed nearly exterminated humanity. Earth lost billions. Entire colonies vanished. Human cities burned beneath orbital bombardments for decades. In the end, humanity survived. But it changed forever. They learned a lesson no other species had learned. The galaxy was not safe. So, while the Empire spent centuries conquering worlds, humanity prepared for extinction-level war. Every moon became a fortress. Every asteroid became a weapons platform. Entire generations lived knowing another invasion could arrive at any moment. Humanity never sought galactic domination, because survival itself consumed all their attention. The Empire had mistaken silence for weakness. In reality, humanity had simply been preparing. Imperial High Command finally recognized the danger and ordered immediate attacks before human defenses fully activated. Thousands of Imperial weapons fired at once. Beams of plasma tore across space toward Mars. None of them arrived. The space between fleets suddenly distorted. Massive gravitational waves bent light itself. Imperial projectiles twisted away harmlessly into darkness. Human technology was manipulating local spacetime on a scale considered impossible. Before Imperial commanders could react, human counterfire began. The first shot came from somewhere near Jupiter. No one saw the weapon itself. A line of blue-white light crossed millions of kilometers instantly and erased an Imperial battleship from existence. Not damaged, not destroyed, gone. The ship simply vanished in a burst of expanding particles. Then another shot hit. Then 50 more. Human magnetic accelerator cannons hidden throughout the solar system opened fire with terrifying precision. Imperial formations collapsed immediately. Entire squadrons disappeared before understanding what was happening. Human ships moved with frightening coordination, as if every vessel shared the same mind. Their tactics were not designed to intimidate or force surrender. They were designed to annihilate threats as quickly as possible. Within 12 minutes, the Empire lost 700 ships. Within 20, panic spread through the fleet. Imperial commanders ordered retreat for the first time in over 400 years. But humanity wasn't finished. A final transmission reached every surviving Imperial vessel. "We warned you." Then Earth unveiled its greatest secret. Near the edge of the solar system, something massive emerged from darkness beyond Pluto. At first, Imperial sensors could not identify it because the object was simply too large. Slowly, the shape became clear. A warship, a human warship, nearly the size of a moon. The vessel carried no decorative lights, no ceremonial markings, no imperial symbolism. Its surface was scarred, blackened, ancient. Entire sections looked rebuilt countless times over centuries. The name etched across its hull translated into imperial language with chilling simplicity. ONS Yggdrasil. The ship had been humanity's final contingency plan, the weapon built in case another extinction war ever reached Earth. Its core contained enough energy to ignite stars. Its weapons were designed to crack planets apart. Humanity had never revealed it, because humanity never intended to use it, until now. Across the Imperial fleet, fear became something physical. Species that once considered humans primitive suddenly understood the truth. Humanity was not weak. Humanity was restrained, and restraint had limits. The Yggdrasil powered its primary weapon. Entire regions of space trembled as enormous rings along its hull began rotating. Gravitational distortions spread across nearby systems. Imperial crews watched alarms scream across their consoles as targeting systems locked onto the invading fleet. Then Admiral Levin transmitted one final message. Flee now. Not surrender. Not negotiate. Flee. For the first time in recorded galactic history, the Empire obeyed. Imperial ships turned and ran from the Sol system as fast as their drives could carry them. Some vessels collided in their desperation to escape. Others abandoned damaged ships entirely. The once invincible Imperial fleet dissolved into chaos and terror. Humanity did not pursue them. That frightened the galaxy even more, because every civilization understood the implication immediately. Earth could have destroyed the Empire's fleet completely. Instead, humanity chose mercy. And any species powerful enough to show mercy after being threatened was a species the galaxy could no longer afford to misunderstand. Weeks later, stories spread across hundreds of worlds. Refugees, traders, and surviving Imperial officers all repeated the same terrifying sentence. The humans warned them to flee, and the Empire fled. After that day, the balance of power in the galaxy changed forever. Not because humanity conquered anyone, but because, for the first time, the Galactic Empire realized there was something in the universe capable of making it afraid.